Hello friends, um, my name is Enosh, and in this tutorial I'll be taking you through preparation of pavement record charts. I'll prepare a series of presentations in here to explain how you can prepare a pavement record chart easily, and also I'll be able to share with you a list of files or a good file you can use to prepare a pavement record chart without wasting a lot of time and with high degree of accuracy. Now, in this tutorial, I want to introduce you first of all to what we call a pavement record chart and the tools you need for you to prepare a professional pavement record chart. Before we proceed on, I want to inform you that one of the deliverables of a road project, in whatever position you are, one of the tools you need to submit to your client is the pavement record chart alongside the project completion reports. Okay, so pavement record chart is basically used by several professionals and several people to carry out an audit about what has been going on throughout the construction phase. So basically it is used to see whether the road project or the laying of the pavement layers conformed to the laid standards and specifications in that road project's contractual documents. Okay, so without further ado, without wasting time, in here I have an example of a pavement record chart which I have not yet completed, but we will complete it together. Okay, so let me open this. So we will need two tools. Okay, you will need an Excel sheet and a software which is called a pavement chart generator. This software you may not find it anywhere because I am the one who has developed it, so it is not available anywhere. It has not been published or uploaded anywhere, so I'll only be able to share with you so that you can have it. Okay, so you need this Excel sheet. This is something which you can prepare. Okay, so let me open it with Excel. Okay, so I think it is coming up. So really you must be smart if you want to make your work easier, yeah, and know how you play around with Excel. So this is the interface of what I have. So this is the kind of arrangement which will only comply with the pavement chart generator, which I have shown you in here. So in this Excel, I have several tabs, okay, or I mean several sheets. I have a sheet for pavement record chart, this one here. Okay, I have a sheet for a list of changes. So this sheet contains all tests which are being done in a pavement area. Okay, so for example, if I go to this first sheet here, kilometer 0 to kilometer 0 plus 50 meters, you can see I have a table of contents for this sheet and a list of layers containing tests. Okay, so an overview of what we have in here is I have arranged these are the pavement layers. Okay, so I just took this from a certain road which was being constructed, a class A road. So on top we did surface chippings, okay, and these are some of the tests which we carried out. Or let me say in another language that as it is envisaged in RDM3, if you find yourself in a road of this kind of nature, this is the kind of the arrangement of layers which you have. Okay, you have the surface chippings on top, you will do the tack coat, you will do the AC, you will do the tack coat, another tack coat, you will do dense pavement macadam, okay, you will do prime, you will do another layer of dense pavement macadam, then you will do now the subbase, second subbase, you will do the subbase 1, you will do subgrade 2 and subgrade 1, and then there will be an earth fill, okay. So in all these layers you will need to do say various tests in each chainage as you proceed with the road construction, okay. Now my pavement chart record will contain all the layers arranged in descending order, the test for each chainage, okay. As you can see, we have a list of chainages in this section. And then you will also need to indicate here that for this test, the spec or the specific specification for this test is this, okay. So in this column we will just be indicating what we call the specification. So like if a test has been carried out, the minimum gauge for the result is what, okay. For example, if you do the grading and or for example the flakiness index, the specification should be very clear, like we should be having less than 5% of aggregates in this surface chippings to be having an FI of, yeah, FI should be less than 5%, okay. So in here, this first tutorial is just an introduction to introduce you to what we expect to do in this series. So for kilometer 0 plus 50, you will be having a record, a clear record for the test results, okay. For example, you go to this kilometer 0 plus 50, we have the SIF analysis, okay. So we'll be recording in here the results of the SIF analysis and the bitumen content tests, okay. So we'll be recording the date of sampling in here because we just be carrying out tests based on the samples we collect from the field, and then we will be recording the date of test because this is how it is and required to be done. But what is more important here is to have this kind of sheet, okay, which is showing us that we carried out a test using this kind of sieve arrangement, and then the weight retained is this, and then the percentage weight retained is this, and then the percentage passing is this, and then you'll be having a certain set of sieves which are specified in the specs that they be serving as the control, okay. So you'll be having control points, restricted zones, and the JMF tolerances. This one we'll be obtaining them from the contractual documents or the design for that road, okay. Then down here we'll be having the results for the centrifuge extraction test, if that is what if that's the method which is being used to carry out the pavement content determination. So this is the kind of arrangement of data we need to arrive at the final result here we call the pavement content. Then we will carry out in here the sieve analysis for this kind of sample which was being used to determine the pavement content. And then we'll draw the grading curve, okay, the grading curve here from this data, sieve analysis. And then of course this is a requirement also, signature and edit. So for you to prepare a pavement record chart, you just need these results here. So a pavement record chart will not contain all this kind of information. So you just need to key in here maybe the finest modulus, okay, because the essence of doing all this is to determine the finest modulus. The essence of doing centrifuge extraction test, all this data, is to determine the pavement content, okay. And the aim of doing this, all this kind of thing, is to determine the pavement, maybe Fi, yeah, Fi, and also Ei, and also you need to determine the kind of graphs that come out. So, but for the pavement record chart, you will be my friend, you will be placing in there the value of the pavement content, the value of Fi, the value of Ei. So you can see here we have grading. So this pavement record chart, you will give us the ALD average least dimension for the chipping at this chainage, the LAA value, the Los Angeles oppression test value at this chainage, the SCP value at this chainage. The SCP is just a crushing value, okay, aggregate crushing value, the grading at this chainage, the specific gravity at this chainage, the spread rate at this chainage, okay, and the flakiness index at this chainage. So I want to welcome you. That is the overall of what you will be learning in here. And also, as you can see, I have automated the Excel, okay. So I can simply toggle between the sheet which having a massive test results and back home, okay. So if I want to go to kilometer 0 plus 250 to kilometer 0 plus 200, I just click here and I am in this sheet. If I want to go home, I click on return home, okay. If I want to view the pavement chart, I click here and I'm here in the pavement chart. Want to go home, I click here, I'm at home. Very good. So that is a sample of the Excel sheet. I want to have you know that I have only a section of 300 meters. Pavement chart, there's no, in a serious road project, you can have maybe that 1 kilometers or 10 kilometers, in fact, a long stretch of the road. So we, in a real-time project, we expect to have a very long list of chainages. That is why you just need this software here. Let me open it for you. Yeah, the pavement chart generator, so that you don't waste your time key in values from or manually. So this is the kind of software you need to prepare the pavement record chart. You just click. It is very simple to use. You just click and then it updates the pavement chart for you, okay, and that's all. So in our next tutorial, we will now start the work of preparing the pavement charts. We will just start off with entering results in a very specified format in this Excel sheet. Okay, and then after the end of entering the results for a specific chainage, we will be able to produce the pavement chart for that specific chainage very fast using this software which I have shown you in here. So welcome on board, stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and get to learn on the basic skills or advanced skills, which I can call them advanced skills of working in a road project. Okay, thank you very much.